Welcome back guys, episode 7 is underway and today we're cooking some juicy, high protein, easy meals that don't taste like absolute shit and aren't gonna blow your calories. Byron is down another 700 grams for the week, so we're now at an all-time low at 81.2. I'll pop his photos up from the start until now. It's super obvious, you can see his waist and his stomach is literally shredding off the fat, and on his behind photos as well, his back is cinched in super nicely, so he should be here any minute. Let's get into it. Byron has arrived and we're gonna do an updated waist measurement, baby. We're 7 weeks in. From week 1 to week 3, you dropped 3 centimeters on your waist. So last waist check-in was 82.5 centimeters. Let's see what we're at. Get naked for me. Get naked. Gonna hold that there for me. Do a little lap around. Oh, I don't know, that was terrible aim, wasn't it? We are sitting at 78.5. Yeah. So you went from 86.5 to week 3, we're at 82.5. And now week 7, 78.5. So that's another 4 centimeters dropped in 4 weeks.
Holy shit.
Yes, sir. When it comes to cooking meals or even meal prepping, one thing that I always love to implement and tell all my clients to implement is weigh and track your food prior to cooking. Otherwise, you're gonna cook, you're gonna eat, you're gonna get lazy about it, you're just gonna forget about it. So do it prior, and then that way it's preset. You can just weigh it on the scale, cook it, don't even think about it after that. 1 bun, thank you very much. Not gonna weigh this. Don't weigh your fucking lettuce, all right? Just chuck that bitch on. Same with your pickles, 3 calories per serve. Don't even weigh it, unless you're addicted and eat like 100 a day, but you'll be fine, all right? Sugar sauce, definitely weigh this bitch because you're looking at 107 calories per serving, so we're gonna be keeping it light. Still enough to be tasty though. Now, with the potatoes, we're gonna cut it into fries for the burger bowl. And then that way it's just gonna feel like a lot more food. Spud Lights are pretty filling as it is. I think it's on the satiety index, it's the highest rated food to actually keep you full. Fun little fact. I like cutting them up personally into small little cubes. That way, again, it just feels like you get a lot more bang for your buck, even though it's literally just the same amount of potato. That was a terrible cut. We're just gonna chuck these bad boys in the air fryer for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then they'll come out nice and crispy. Give them a little dry. I find that when you do this, they just cook a little bit quicker, and we're not here to fuck around. So even though we've already started cooking, I actually haven't run you through what we're cooking. So we do have a KFC dupe, so we're gonna use the Pro chicken breast just for convenience. Chuck it on a burger, you'll see it at the end. A super easy high protein pasta dish, literally gonna be 3-4 ingredients. And then a Big Mac bowl, which all my clients at the moment have been fucking loving. Mince. And don't forget, swap your olive oil for some spray oil. That alone is probably gonna save you at least 100 calories per serving. Oh, this is the gadget that everyone needs. This mince, I think it's called a mince masher, meat masher, from Kmart, is the best thing for mince or shredding up chicken. I think it's like 10 bucks, and they're always sold out, so it's working. All right, Jen, the clips are done. Can you come cook for me? I don't actually cook, guys. Jen cooks for me. What a sweetheart. We need 300 grams. We're gonna split this over 2 meals. Pretty close, that'll do. Now, protein and fat loss. This is where a lot of people go wrong, or they undereat their protein, but truth is, it's actually one of the most beneficial things when it comes to your fat loss. Like obviously protein's got so many benefits. Obviously skin, hair, nails, recovery, you name it, growing muscle, repairing muscle, all that good stuff. Fun little fact is it will keep you fuller for longer. So the more protein you eat, don't go stupid with it, but the more protein you eat, try go for 2 grams per kilo body weight, you're gonna feel a lot fuller. Secondly, burns more calories than consuming carbs. When you're digesting your protein, it actually has a thermic effect. When I say this, it pretty much means that you're using more calories to just digest a protein source. So the more protein you eat, the more calories you're actively gonna burn throughout the day. Look at this little bad boy go. Just twist it on all the mince. It just breaks that bitch up very nice. Doesn't look very aesthetic, but it gets the job done, all right? There's not a whole heap going on. It's pretty easy to keep up with. We've got mince in one pan, pasta in a pot, and then we got both trays in the air fryer on. So we got potato, and then we've got our Pro chicken breast for the burgers, and that's it. 4 things going at once. All I pretty much have to do is just give it a little stir, and that's it. Mince's been cooking for like 7-8 minutes. It's pretty much done already. So if you tell me you ain't got time, rather make some time, all right? Pretty much done, I'd say. It's all about rotation. Mince, pasta, potato, chicken, just go in a circle. One thing that's really good about meals like this, they're super simple to make first of all, but secondly, they're only 4 to 5 ingredients, so it's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg, and it's not gonna take you a whole heap of time either. With my clients especially, I try to keep the meals like, obviously yes, nice and yum, nice and filling, but we try to limit the amount of ingredients we actually put into it. That way, again, you're just not spending hours in the kitchen every week. Another thing too, with meal prepping and cooking, always track your sources, because this is where people fuck up their diet. They go, oh, I'm on 1,500 calories. Buddy, if you're on 1,500 calories, you'd be anorexic, all right? So sauces, even the light mayonnaise, it will add up over time. So you're looking at 28 calories per serve. That's really good for obviously mayonnaise. It's got no fat in it. But things like this, aiolis, burger sauces, chipotle, all that good yummy stuff, 107 calories per serving, fucking lethal. So always track sauces. Seasonings you can get away with, there's bugger all in there, so go ham on the seasonings if you really want to increase the flavor. Be sure to take note of your digestion, because I find a lot of people do struggle with garlic salt and onion salt, myself included. I get really gassy, I don't really feel too good, I get a bit bloated. So if you find that you are getting bloated and gassy after meals, maybe have a look at what seasonings you're using and cut it back a little bit. One other little thing too is fatigue around choosing your meals. So if you can keep it simple like this and you can actually repeat it for a few weeks, it's gonna go a very long way. Even like 4 to 5 weeks and then change your meal, or keep it similar but change your sauce or the seasoning, will make your dieting phase so much easier. And again, you can re-buy ingredients. So for example, the sauce, obviously it's been around for a while and it's still got plenty left. You don't have to go spend $5 on fucking sauce every week because you want to change up the meal. Literally looks like KFC, fam. So let's test the pasta to see if it's done. 2 things I've heard, I don't know if it's true or not, I don't really test it by this, but 1, if it floats to the top, apparently it's ready. Or 2, if it sticks to your wall. Might have to keep cooking it for a bit. Just gonna drain the pasta now. Pretty much good to go. And then we will split the mince 50-50, 50 for the pasta dish, 50 for the burger bowl. And just chuck her back in and we'll put the sauce in there too. All right, potatoes are done. Pretty close to it, look nice and crispy, but it's all starting to come together at the same time, which is ideal because it's all gonna be ready together. Like I said, it's pre-weighed, so I'm just gonna eyeball it, go 50 for one meal, 50 for the other meal, and just chuck that in. This feels a bit wrong doing 1 serving, because usually I meal prep 7 days worth of this. This is gonna be a staple meal. If you are on the road, you're traveling a lot, you need something quick and easy, you can make 7 servings of it. Super simple. It's pasta, mince, sauce, cheese. Off you go. Pull that out for a little bit. I'll leave yours in there for a bit more. I reckon it'll be another 5 minutes. Should be perfect. Perfect, mate. Look at us go. Doesn't look like much in the pot, but I feel like that's a pretty solid serve. Sometimes the simple stuff just works fucking really well. The tip I always implement is pasta like this, just grate up some zucchini, grate up some carrot, that way you're getting your macros in. You won't even taste it in there. It just adds a whole heap more volume, more fiber, all that good stuff to keep you feeling nice and full. What's that for? Now we'll assemble the burger bowl. So, spud lights on the bottom. I'm not much of a presentation guy, as you can tell. I eat for taste and feel, but you can make this look pretty damn good. We'll go mince on the top. I like to do little sections, so I'll put all the meat on one side. A bit weird like that. Some shredded iceberg lettuce for convenience. Again, I'm not weighing this because it's lettuce. It has fuck all in it. Pretty much just eating water. That makes sense, right? Eating water. You can put as much lettuce as you want. This is gonna beef up your bowl. It's gonna be way more volume. And then we have, I forgot, but usually we have the option for some cheese. Get the light stuff. Light, shredded, tasty cheese from Coles. It is a game changer. But sprinkle that on the mince. I did pre-weigh it, about 10 grams, guys. There we go. Not quite the final touch, but we're getting there. Chuck some pickles on. These ones, these are burger pickles, so they literally just taste like what you get on a Macca's burger. Some people aren't a fan. Personally, I reckon they're fucking hectic. The next best bet, I always go the sweet, I think it's sweet and sour marinated ones. They're fucking off their head. Bugger all calories in these, so I like to put quite a few on, get your sodium intake into. Of course, the deadly burger sauce we're gonna weigh, so I've hit 0. Do that before you squirt it out. It's gonna be so much easier to calculate. And we're just gonna give it a little bit, oh shit, a little bit of a whack over the top. We've got another 5 grams to go. So I'd rather undershoot it than overshoot it with this stuff. Oh, stop it, stop it. Like I said, presentation, not the best, but it does taste fucking hectic. And the KFC fillet from FroPro, not sponsored either. This shit just tastes really, really good. These, what are they called? Brioche sesame buns from Aldi. Macros on these are actually pretty hectic too. We are looking at 160 calories for a bun, 5 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs. Actually not too shabby. Probably the softest set of buns that you'll ever lay your eyes or hands on. Shredded lettuce, again, for convenience, put your lettuce on the bottom because, actually you'll see in a second why I do this, but lettuce on the bottom, then the chicken on top, and it's not gonna spill everywhere and be a fucking mess. If you put it on top though, like, you just wait and see, you'll see. And we can't forget the special pepper mayo. Put your light mayo in, 15 grams, spot on. Little squizzle of lemon juice in there. And then, of course, it's not pepper mayo without some pepper. I go pretty heavy on this bitch. This thing comes out slow as fuck too. Until I've got some experience with my forearm action. There we go. Give it a little mixy mix. I feel like Gordon Ramsay doing this. And now we can actually finally assemble our burger. Sauce on the top bun. Gotta get it around the edges. The chicken fillet, like I said, on top of the lettuce. Watch this. See? No mess, straight on top. Burger bun, there we go, baby. God, that looks good. Put that back in. So for meal 1, we've got the pasta, super simple, 4 ingredients, can't really go wrong with it, absolute staple. We are looking at 40 grams of protein, 47 grams of carbs, and only 9 grams of fat. So pretty versatile. You can add some veggies, put cheese, don't put cheese, change the sauce up, super, super versatile. We have the burger, chicken burger. We are looking at the burger alone. Usually I like to put some Spud Light on the side, cut that up into fries, add that as a little side dish to have with it for more volume. Obviously with the FroPro chicken breast, yes, it tastes fucking hectic, but it is a little bit higher in calories than if you were to do your own chicken breast. I have done a video on the Instagram, so go scroll, check that out, but you pretty well just put it in egg whites and crushed up corn flakes. And do the same process as this, and you'll save some calories to add those chips in. But 450 calories on this burger, 46 grams of protein, 39 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of fat. Not bad at all. Onto the burger bowl. So as you can see, obviously plenty of volume. It's a pretty big meal. It's gonna fill you up, and it tastes fucking good too. So this one, we're looking at 390 calories, so even less. 36 grams of protein, 29 grams of carbs, and 14 grams of fat. Most of that's coming from the sauce, as it is lethal. So Coles or Woolies, if you're watching this, make a low-fat burger sauce, please and thank you. But they're the 3 meals that are absolute staples in not only my diet, but a lot of my clients, especially the burger bowl. This thing keeps everyone super, super full, and you can't even see, but the potato is underneath there. So that's gonna be the main one that fills you up. That is a wrap on the meals. I went for the burger bowl. Byron had the KFC dupe burger, the Wish version, but with better macros. So honestly, burger bowl, always a staple for me and the clients. Honestly, 9 out of 10.
It's my personal favourite so far on the program. I had it for breakfast before I came, to be honest, and it was brilliant. I've been loving it for breakfast, weirdly enough. It's just been like yes, I've got also like programmed breakfast meals. I just swap them around as I feel fit, but yeah, recently, the last couple of days, been having the burger bowl for brekkie, and it's just been, man, it's really satiating, super filling. So just like starting off the day like that just has been nice for me personally.
We were speaking about it off camera, but we might have to try to do like a breakfast burrito, but in a bowl, like a GYG burrito bowl version. I reckon that'd be hectic.
I reckon that's a good idea.
But we'll try that. Oh yeah, burger bowl, 9 out of 10. It's always a staple. How's your burger?
It was good. It was solid. I think, like you kind of mentioned as well, having the added potato fries like go with it, it would be like a little bit extra like satiating because it's
One burger's not quite enough.
yeah. It left me wanting like a little bit more, so that'd be like mint after that.
Yeah.
Taste wise, it was definitely like a 8 out of 10. I reckon. It was good. Like yeah.
Nice.
Solid.
Delicious little meals. I'm probably going to eat the pasta afterwards too because I am on the bulk at the moment. But a few things to keep in mind and to always stick by when you are meal prepping. Byron's good at this too. It's just batch cook your protein. For example, obviously you can see the packet of chicken here. What I like to do is I just cook it all in a slow cooker, put it for 3 hours, don't even have to look at it, just flip it once an hour and then shred it up with that meat masher. But it's all batch cooked in separate containers. That there is going to be 2 days of chicken, so I just put half in my bowl one day, half in the bowl the next day, and then just wash the container. So I've got my full week worth of chicken ready. Do this with mince. If you don't want to pre-make the meal and put it all in a container so it goes a bit soggy, put your protein separately and just chuck in the other shit when the time comes to eat it. Again, keep it simple. That literally took what, like less than an hour easily?
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes.
Yeah, if I was actively trying to time it and cook and clean, I can get the whole kitchen, like all the meals cooked and clean everything and eat it in like an hour, even less, if I really tried. And then one other thing to save you extra time, the chicken with the burger. I use FroPro, yes, more calories. You have the calories to play with, save you a fuckload of time. Frozen veg, absolute staple. So many people that work office jobs or are just super busy, don't have time to meal prep much. Literally just throw this in the microwave for 6 minutes, throw it into your meal, mix it in your rice, whatever the case is, she's good to go. Don't have to cut anything, don't have to cook anything, just microwave it. Or even if you want fresh veg, you can usually buy from Coles and Woolies like the fresh cut up versions, like cucumbers can be diced, carrots can be diced, all that is going to save you so much time. Meal prep doesn't have to be boring, so you don't have to eat plain chicken and rice and mince and rice and all this bodybuilder shit. If that's what you're chasing, cool, go for it, no stress. Me personally, and a lot of the clients, it's pretty boring, and it's a bit of a stereotype when you do get a coach is, oh, they're gonna give me this boring ass food and fruit and chicken and rice and fruit and egg whites and all this gross shit. We don't give that unless that's what you want. This stuff that we've cooked today is more so what we do give, and again, it's tailored to you. So if you want simple shit, you're gonna get simple shit. If you want complex shit, you think you're a chef, you're gonna get complex shit. To my knowledge, complex for me is probably like more than 5 ingredients, so it still won't be that hard. And that is gonna be a wrap on today's episode. So we're just gonna go through Byron's next week moving forward. This is week 7 moving into week 8. So we do have 5 weeks left on the plan at the moment to go for the full 12-week block. If we need to get more, maybe push to 15, we will. But the goal is going to be the 12 weeks to just see what we can do in that time period. So moving forward, based on his check-in, obviously weight is down very nicely for this week at an all-time low. We have had a few digestion issues, so we're going to look into that a bit more. Maybe it's like we discussed off camera, like seasoning or something like that can play a role, as I spoke about earlier. Main 2 things for the week moving forward, it's going to be super simple. 1, meal prep, and try to get it done before you run out of food. That way you're not going to eat out food before you have to prep.
That one can screw you over real quick.
Yeah. Because you're like, oh, I need a prep. And then before you know it, it's 2 o'clock. You're like, oh, fuck, I'll just go eat something for lunch. And then you prep, or you just go, I'll do it tomorrow. And it just keeps rolling over. So meal prep for the week. And secondly, steps need to come up again. So overall average from what was tracked was about 36,000, 38,000. So we're going to push this up. We're going to try get that 50 to 60,000 for the week. But you have started your running, which is definitely going to bring that up naturally. They're the only 2 main hitters. Food will remain the same. Training's going to remain the same for now. And yeah, that's really about it. Just rinsing and repeating the basic shit with some small tweaks and some extra pushing. That's all that's needed to keep progressing at this rate.
I mean, I don't really have much to add. It's just kind of keep fucking locked in, keep getting it done. Yeah, I think main thing, I feel like a bit of a broken record, but it's just, like stick to routine, get the things done no matter what, get the steps up a little bit higher, because I mean, that's been like the biggest contrast of like with my weight loss so far is like the weeks where I've had the highest steps, I've lost the most weight. It makes a big difference. I feel like I've been like seen it online, it gets shoved down your throat, people being like, oh yeah, go get your steps done, like if you're trying to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. I've never really been one to like think much of it, to be honest. Like seeing the results from my firsthand now, it's just been like, oh fuck, this
is true.
I actually understand why they shove it down people's throats now, because it does make a huge impact. And I feel like for the average person, it's pretty easy to get your steps up. But yeah, slowly figuring it out. I think a little bit of running is going to help me like get it up a bit easier. I'll probably only do like 1 or 2 runs a week. But yeah, that's me. Just keep going, keep getting it done. I want to see how far we can get in this 12-week period. So That's it.
Yes, sir. Good shit, bro. Let's see it. Yeah, buddy. Jen made this hectic ass slice. Do you want some? It's a test. No, you don't get any. That's a wrap on episode 7. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for episode 8 coming this week. We will be looking at going to play some pickleball, a bit of cardio, and go through some more data in more depth.